Okay, well, here we are, special edition, week 13 on a Monday night as the game is going on.
Special ed.
Special ed. And ironically, we can't even watch the game because the owner of the studio is far too cheap to put a television in here for us, which is frustrating.
Disappointing.
He's cheap.
Thought we made more money than that.
Yeah. But, c'est la vie.
When in Rome.
Yeah. We're also trying different drinks. We have some brandy this evening. I have mixed feelings about it. He seems to like it, as usual.
I pee brandy, so
That's what he does. So it works out just fine for him, as always. But we have Chew, and that's great. So that's all we really need. This was one heck of a year. A lot of hopes were dashed, a lot of dreams were shattered, and some were recognized. Benny is certainly putting himself in a good position. The commish is back in the God's good graces. Fidel's army shit all over himself. And speaking of shit,
we're gonna bring out the shit bowl for you right here.
I was gonna say shit soup's having a good year.
I thought we were gonna do the shitter bowl.
We are, but I thought you'd read.
First.
I thought you'd read on that with our good chemistry
We're
and
both
say
shit, I guess.
shit soup, but you didn't.
Sorry.
Maybe we should go back to every week next year.
Maybe I should have drank more before this.
Yeah.
Shit soup!
There you go. There you go. But yeah, as far as just general things to discuss, there's not much to do. I would say everybody's paid, which is great.
No way.
Well, Tom's not, but I mean, but he called the commission, or they talked about it, and he's gonna work. He's working something out, so that's fine. But everybody else is paid, which is great.
Good job,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, so we're in fine shape. We've got a lot to look forward to here. I'm excited about the new point bracket. That's a new addition this year for those.
Adds a little extra something.
Yeah, a little something. It's nice. I'm looking forward to it. I thought that a couple teams would make it that didn't make the actual playoffs, but towards the end they fell off there and they're not in. So those hopes were dashed for me.
Man, when did we sign this?
Last year?
First pitch?
Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been it.
A lot of them laying around.
Yeah, they're not worth anything either, I don't think.
Well, we can auction it off though, if anybody'd like it.
If it was just
Help us
yours,
get a TV in here.
maybe if it was just your signature, it'd be worth more on there.
No, it just adds to it, the nostalgia.
Yeah. So the shitter. So, as it stands in the studio right now, the seating goes as follows. Scotty revisited at number 1, playing against Fidel's Army at number 4. And Conway at number 2 against Arrow number 3. Now, Conway could keep that top spot if Dunbar has a miracle here in the fourth quarter
Miracle.
and beats who the fuck is he playing? I don't even know who he's playing. Scotty. He's playing Scotty.
Yeah.
If Dunbar miraculously beats Scotty here, and I don't think it's going to happen, he would have that, or I'm sorry, Conway would go back to that top spot. I'm sorry, man. This brandy is awesome.
Sproles can't do anything, and then it's fine the way it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So I think it is what it is. Scotty just missed out. He's got a good team. Had some bad luck and lost a few games he should have won. But yeah, so what do we think? I mean, Scotty's going to beat Fidel there. He's just done. He's done for.
in a gutter somewhere.
Yep. So I think Scotty moves on. Conway against Arrow, a little more intriguing, but I don't see how Conway doesn't win that either. Tom's what, 1-12?
Traded away his guy.
Traded away Calvin and Reggie. I don't know. He's fucked.
Yeah.
So I would say that Conway and Scotty move on there to face off for the number 1 pick. What do we think?
I think Scotty
Think so?
takes it.
I mean, I'm going to say this. I agree with you, but somehow Conway just wins like these kind. Like, remember the first year in the league? Nobody thought Conway, he was terrible. But he drafted Chris Johnson that year, and he would put up like 85 points a game.
Yeah.
With literally Chris Johnson.
He knew how to run.
900 yards a game. I'm just going to say that Conway wins because he just seems to find a way to win this shit when he needs to. So, I don't know. If you win the first pick, good for you. You got I guess Aaron Rodgers goes back in the pool next year. There's going to be some stuff. AP goes back in the pool.
What is that? Not like I really know, but
there's going to be some players out there. So, I guess whoever wins that first game is going to have Rodgers and AP, which is great. Good for you. So that's that. Let's move on to the point bracket. This was a little more challenging to figure out without the aid of the computer. So if it's completely wrong, it's his fault. Okay? He's the one that figured it out.
took a lot of time.
I would say that as it stands, again in the fourth quarter there, we've got a couple for sures. The number 1 and number 2 seed are locked in. Benny is the number 1 seed with a shitload of points. The Imps coming on strong. Do you fart?
A little bit.
It's gross. The Imps coming on strong at the end of the year take the number 2 seed and the bye in the point bracket. So that's great for them. Now number 3, Crawl locks in, and Rancho in the number 4. Now this is where it gets tricky. If Rancho scores 20 in this fourth quarter, which he won't, he overtakes Crawl for the 3 seed. But either way, who really cares about that? So
I don't
at all. So as it is right now, and probably will be, Rancho's going to take that number 4 seed. He's going to play Garrett at number 5. And Crawl at the number 3 is going to play Shit Soup at number 6. Okay, so we've got in the first week, in week 14, we'll have Rancho facing Garrett and Crawl facing Shih Tzu with the Imps and Benny on a bye.
Bottom line is Crawl makes babies cry and is a bad person.
He's a terribly bad person. Again, remember that we were talking about that baking a few weeks ago? Do you think we saw any of that bakery?
No.
Not a single bit of it. Not a single ounce.
Thanks for that.
He came over to the commission's house last Wednesday for literally no reason at all. He was kind enough to leave a Dr. Pepper in his fridge, but that was after peeing all over his toilet seat.
Making a fool of himself as usual.
Right. Embarrassing. Seriously embarrassing.
What a tragedy you are.
Yeah, but fun. Ironically, these matchups couldn't be any more fun for, I think, the people involved. Rancho and the commish hate each other deeply.
Yeah. And then you got Shih Tzu, the favorite.
Everybody's favorite.
The fucking slumlord of life.
Yep. It couldn't be better in that sense, as far as the matchups go. As far as rooting. I think Rancho's got a good team. Garrett's got a team that somehow just wins even, I don't know. It's weird, but it wins. So I don't know. Crawl's got a solid team. He's got AP. He's got
a small dick.
He has a really small penis.
Who cares about him? Shih Tzu should win this game.
Yeah. We're both going to take Shih Tzu for sure. So Crawl, it is what it is.
Just right in, fuck you, Crawl here.
And I'm definitely not going to take Rancho over Garrett because, how much I like the commish, and I share his hatred for Eric quite extensively.
I'm gonna go with Rancho there.
Of course you are. So we're gonna reseed here, but as it is, Shit Soup anyway would play Benny. And then I've got Garrett, you've got Rancho against the Imps. I would say the Imps are coming on too strong here. The Imps are insanely good right now.
Agreed.
I'm going to take the Imps no matter who they're playing.
No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Ranch
Really?
on this.
The bad? You're going to do that?
The smelly guy.
Man, he's so dirty. Why are you doing that?
I don't know. Maybe that's what he needs this year. A little praise from Skip, and I'll take him.
Is he going to change his life because of that?
No, just a little like Felicity's Liquid Luck.
Oh, Jesus. He sucks. Benny and Shit Soup. I don't think Benny's going to get beat here. I mean, you're going to go with Shit Soup, I would say, but
Yep.
Benny's squad is fucking good.
Poop River.
And for you, that gives you Shit Soup against the Rancho.
And can I just say that can they just have a tie there?
No, they can't. They can't do that.
All right. Well, I gotta go with Poop River. In the end, close one, nail biter.
All right. I'm gonna take the Imps. I think they're too strong. I think they're just coming on too hot. They got Calvin, Jimmy Graham.
It doesn't matter who they have.
They're gonna win. So that's what we got for that. You got the Soup, I'll take the Imps. I'm probably gonna be right there.
Okay.
So on the big shebang here, boys.
Should we do the runners up first?
I don't even know what. Oh, of that? It doesn't. It doesn't. It
does.
There's no third place for that.
It does matter.
The champion of the points bracket gets $200. The second place gets $100, and that's it. There's no third place. There's no third place.
We must not be on the same page.
Are we ever?
Okay. Well, that's good then.
Yeah. Let's just leave it be. All the marbles.
Who's gonna take the whole thing?
The big bracket. The big bracket. We've got 8 teams vying for one chip. One chip. We've got, again, as it stands, there's only one potential change in this, but we think that it's going to hold up. So, this brandy sucks. It really does.
You're struggling really
It
bad, aren't you?
just sucks for me. I should have picked up some cranberry juice. Our interns are bullshit. God, they're bullshit. Anyway,
So you want some?
no, it's fine. What are we gonna do? You know, there's nothing we can do about it.
You just need to drink it faster.
I can't. It's weird tasting. So we've got.
It's good with that. So.
Yeah, it is. It's fine. It's just I'm not used to the brandy. I'm used to the. Don't drink it all. I might want it.
Add a little bit more of this.
I mean, it's fine. It's just not. Maybe some more cola. You think you poured too much brandy in there? Is that what you did? You just brandied me up? Is that what you did there? That's great. So, alright. As it stands, in the Champs Conference, we've got Benny is the number 1 seed, Humble is the number 4 seed, Shit Soup is the number 2 seed, and Bills for Life as the number 3 seed. That's going to stay. Nothing is going to change there. In the runner-up conference, we've got Garrett at number 1. Right now we have Dunbar as the number 4, Spud as the number 2, and the Imps as the number 3. Now, barring a miracle, we would have Mrs. Garrett at number 1, the Imps at number 4, Spud at number 2, and Dunbar at number 3. Dunbar has to win I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I think it is going to be what it is. So let's just do it this way. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Benny against Humble in the first fucking showdown. What do you think?
I think Benny goes down here.
I don't know what you're doing. I really don't.
Goes down.
I have no idea what you're doing. I don't. I mean, Rancho's like, he does evil things and has definitely a good relationship with Satan, but I don't know what pact you think he signed.
Witchcraft.
There's no way. Benny wins this. You're dumb. Game 2, Shit Soup, Bills for Life. I don't think there's any.
Again?
Oh, that's weird. Same bracket, or in the same shit as the first one. That's nuts.
Man.
Yeah, Crawl, you're going down immediately.
Fuck you, Crawl.
And I am going to laugh my balls off.
Man.
Okay?
You know how great it's going to be to see his tears?
I'm just tired of his voice. I'm just tired of it.
Drowned in your tears.
Yep. Alligator. I don't know. I never understand what alligator tears is.
Egg sucker.
What does it mean?
I don't know what that is.
I've heard that a lot. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like alligators don't cry, so it's ironic.
I don't know.
It doesn't mean anything. I don't understand.
They live in a swamp. Swamp tears? Swamp tears are gross?
Yeah, they smell weird. And do alligators smell weird?
I don't think so. They kind of seem to be repellent of moisture.
Because they're plastic?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I hope an alligator eats your ear off, Crawl.
You're stupid. Can you put some more of that in there? Now it's got too much Coke in it.
With pleasure.
Thanks. That's good. That's great.
Like the old days.
Hey, Monday Night Football. Woo! All right.
Fuck you, Crawl.
Runners up conference. This is Garrett versus Dunbar. Dunbar's team is weird. I don't even know how he made the playoffs. It's terrible. I think the commish is grateful that this happened and he has the opportunity to play him. I have a feeling that you're going to stupidly take Dunbar just to be contrarian and gay.
I wasn't this time.
Oh, that's weird. So I'm going to take Garrett because Dunbar's team is weird and shouldn't be in the playoffs at all. I don't have any idea how he made the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I'll take Dunbar.
Okay, that's dumb. So, Spud against the Imps. Again, I don't understand. Spud's team is sucky too. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Every year, he makes the playoffs somehow, and his team is terrible. You realize he starts both CJ Spiller and Fred Jackson on a regular basis. How? How have you survived with that? Spiller is awful. But he had 190 yards this week. I don't care. He's terrible. He's terrible. Maybe this is getting me a little drunk. Oh, God. You got you. Oh, my God. No, I need more Coke. Oh. Wow. Woo. So, I'm going to take the Imps. They're the hottest team in the league right now. I don't think anybody beats them next week regardless.
Oh,
Yeah.
do the
I'm
same.
glad you're making the right decision at least there. That brings us in the semifinals. Or no, that's not the semi. Yeah, the semifinals.
I don't know how anybody's still watching this.
I don't know either. This is our first time doing this. The playoff one. We've never done a playoff one before.
Oh.
It's a good celebration. We're celebrating. Fuck you guys if you're not watching. We're celebrating. It's our first time. Let's see. So Benny against Shit Soup. Is that what you got?
No, I got Dunny. What?
He's not.
Oh, Humble.
Okay, so Humble against shit soup. I don't even understand your logic again. I'm gonna take Benny. I thought shit soup would have a shot at the beginning of the year, or even in our last, what was it, week 8, week 9 we did that. Our last rendezvous, week 9.
Yeah.
I thought he'd have a shot, but he's just kind of fallen off a little bit. He's not as hot as he used to be. Whereas Benny's just been steady all year long. I'm gonna take Benny.
I think Shit Soup's gonna strum a C major here and go to the ship.
That didn't make any sense to me either. I don't.
On the guitar?
I get it. I got the reference. It just didn't make any sense. What would a C major have to do with anything? That's gonna get him. That's gonna make him go into the championship.
Yeah.
Dave, apparently all you have to do on Sunday is
C minor.
play your guitar in C major and C minor, and then you'll go to the championship.
C major.
Because that makes sense. And I've got Garrett in the Imps and the semis and the runner-up, and you've got Dunbar in the Imps.
Yep.
And I assume you're going to take Dunbar?
Nope.
You're going to take the Imps?
Yep.
I don't see how anybody beats them either. But you're weird, so I thought you'd do that. Again, I'm going to take... So for me, the bracket ends up the same for both. It's Benny versus the Imps, both in the point bracket and the championship bracket. And you've got
Soup and Imps
in the big dog bracket.
Yeah.
And who do you have in
Soup?
You've got the Soup.
Taking it down.
You think it's fate? Dave, all you have to do is play your guitar next weekend, and you'll win, and then play it the weekend after that. You'll win again. And is there any other chord he needs to play in week 16, or is that just keep playing?
C major.
C major. That's all you have to do, and you'll keep winning. I think that the Imps are going to win. I think that it's their year. They made some good trades. Tom's an idiot for making them, but they made some good trades.
Yeah.
I don't see how they lose here.
C major.
So there you have it. Those are our predictions. I think that we will come back after the chip. I don't even know if we need to do that. I guess
a week of.
Just to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back from vacation and then
Where are you going?
nowhere.
The Viaduct?
My basement.
What's in there? That makes even less sense then.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. Projects?
Like what?
I don't have anything in mind yet. That's why I'm on vacation. I'll have time to think about it then.
Some woodwork?
No. Just look at stuff that I want to do and do it.
Build trains?
No trains.
Model airplanes?
I think I got a lot of Ninja Turtle action figures.
Mmm.
Might play with them.
That gets old, doesn't it?
No.
You just set them up.
Throw a Batman in there and you got a whole new world.
I didn't think he could get any weirder. He just did. So there you have that. We'll either come back in week 16, or after week 16 to talk about money. This got me drunk.
Or we'll bring you live from Jason Crowell's funeral.
How's he gonna die? You should be careful, because if somebody does murder him, like randomly,
That'll be the best prediction I ever had.
yeah, but they're gonna think it's you.
That'll be a C minor.
That still doesn't make any sense to anybody. On that note,
I'm Skip.
and I'm Trip,
Thanks for showing up.
to the Sports Rendezvous.
You saw Crowell, C minor.
Oh, that was about as strange as it can be.
This is why I didn't drive here.